We are learning more about a much talked about golf-themed sports complex that's really been in the works for years. You might remember these renderings from back in 2019 when OnCore Golf announced plans to build the entertainment center on Ganson Street near Riverworks. Well, the plans have changed quite a bit and they've moved to Elk Street, where OnCore has now purchased property to build something that's going to look more like this rendering. Today, 2 on Your Side's Danielle Church talked with the consultant who is working on the updated plans.
Buffalo's first ever sports entertainment center, totaling $30 million, will soon open here on 555 Elk Street. A similar one will also be built in Knoxville, Tennessee.
These projects are very important to communities like Buffalo and like Knoxville, in that those markets are very underserved from an entertainment perspective.
Jerry Marola is a managing partner with New Jersey-based Amusement Entertainment Management, the new company working with OnCore Golf to bring their ShotClub social to Western New York. OnCore Golf previously partnered with Riverworks in 2019, but that was stopped during COVID. Marola says the new space is more than 8 acres and will be home to a 2-story, 40,000 square foot building for anyone looking to have some fun.
This is a multi-dimensional project. It's intended for many different styles of users, but most importantly, it's a leisure project. I'd like to think of these facilities as really a hub for the city and the city's residents.
ShotClub Social will have a driving range, bowling, arcade games, golf simulators, virtual reality components, and a restaurant when it's finally open.
We're well down the road now in the design phase, working with the project's architects and engineers in completing the final designs, which will ultimately get submitted to the city in short order. Once that process is complete, we're going to have a much clearer understanding of the actual timeline of construction and ultimately opening.
All right, so as you look at that rendering there, it's kind of hard to tell from the front view, but this is open to the elements, right? So clearly it's a cool project for the springtime, the summertime, but people would naturally wonder, is this something you can do all year?
Yeah, so that's something I was wondering about when I did talk to Marola today, and he said that yes, it will be open year round. Marola tells me every bay in the driving range portion will have a heater, and as you heard in the story, Knoxville is also getting one of these. Marola tells me they'll be similar, but not exactly the same. He says they will meet the needs of each town, Michael, so can't wait to see it.
This is one of those things, because in 2019 when we all covered this, and you saw the other renderings too, which it looked like a cruise ship where you go golf or something. People just were so interested in to see this news yesterday. At least now we have a few more answers, because we were all wondering what was up.
Right, and if you've ever been to Topgolf in another city, it's,
yeah,
it's a fun experience.
Yeah,
so.
no doubt.